to Earth School. Yes, Earth School. You may not have heard before that Earth is a school that you have come to learn. And so your life or your existence here is for you to learn, because it's a school. Many people want to see changes in their life. They want to see things different in their life, but they fail to realize that if you do not pass a certain grade in a certain class, that you would not be put up to the next class. That happens in the school system. If you keep failing, they will repeat you in that same class, and you will not advance to the next level. So, my brother and my sisters, let me ask you this question. Do you still have the same friends that you had, say, 10, 15 years ago? Are you making the same amount of money that you've been making 10 years or 15 years ago, or even say 5 years ago? If your answer is yes, and you're saying that you're repeating the same thing over and over in your life, and you have a desire to advance to the next level, then it means that you are missing the mark and that you're failing in the Earth's exams that you should pass. Now, right now, what is taking place on the planet is for many to advance to the next level. But many people are refusing to go to that next level because they're still holding on to the level that the system will have given to them. And the system right now has an open door for anyone who would make the right choice. But many people are afraid. Many people are still kept under the energy of fear. For example, all the governments all around the world are giving everyone in this world an opportunity to say to themselves that the only government there is self-government, and I would govern myself, and I would make the right choice, and I would not be a slave to the system or get too attached to the things of this world and forget what it means to love myself, and forget that all the circumstances of life, they are lessons for me to advance to a higher level or go to a higher grade. Because they're not seeing that everything that is happening is a lesson to teach you how to survive without anyone taking control of your mind, and that instead you must take control of your mind. Now, all the governments around the world will tell you that the inoculation, it is not mandatory. And when you look more deeply, it is definitely the truth. It's all a choice. Yes, you may lose your restaurant. Yes, you may lose your house. Yes, you may lose all the things that you've been attached to by making the choice. And that is where the lessons must be learned. That it's not only until you make tough choices in life that seems as if it's going to cripple you. Choices that may seem as if you're going to be homeless. Choices that will seem like if you're going to lose everything. And you are saying, well, these things are more dear to me, even if they're keeping me in mental slavery. So you're not acknowledging that this is the year of Jubilee. This is the year that you can go free. And they're giving each and every one the chance to go free. You can take the JAB or lose your JOB. Which one means more to you? It's all a choice. And I'm saying to you, it's not until you let go of those things that you think are so dear to you that you will be able to find greater potential that is in you. Not until you decide that you're not going to give away your power, because real power is not the things that are materialistic, but real power are the things that are more of a psychological and spiritual nature. And real power is within you, and you rather to hold to that power, which is the power of love, than to hold to the power of fear. Because everyone who would make the decision to take the inoculation, it goes all the way back to some form of fear. It doesn't matter what their reason would be. It will always go back to some form of fear. So when we see people protesting all around the world, they're protesting against their freedom, because they're giving you a chance to get away from the governance of the so-called governmental system, when they say to you that you can hold a certain job under their jurisdiction and you do not participate in what they are offering. So it all goes back to a choice. So my brother, my sisters, your own insecurity, your own doubt and your own fear, your own self-betrayal is what is keeping you in the same state of slavery. It's mental slavery. But when you make a choice, not knowing where you're going to go, not knowing where you're going to live, not knowing what you're going to eat, doesn't know where the next dollar going to come from, that is when you will have an opportunity to tap in to an area of your life that you would have never tapped into before. And here am I and many others who have been bringing lessons after lessons to you in the school of life, whereby you are existing right now on the hardest planet there is to survive and to live. And you made a conscious decision to come here, knowing that it takes a brave stance to decide to come here to have this experience. And teachers have been provided for you to teach you how to look within yourself and how to discover the power within yourself. Therefore, you must have the opposition, which is the system that has been set up by the so-called leaders of the world. And when I say the system, I'm speaking about, like, for example, the educational system, the religious system, and the political system. These systems have been set up to test your skill, to see how much you would believe in yourself and how much you would be willing to work hard to understand the lessons of life and this art school. Because, as I said before, it is a school, and you didn't come here to be pampered. You didn't come here to receive a gold spoon. You didn't come here to waste time. You come here to learn. And until you learn how to manipulate energy, you'll always be dependent. Until you learn to understand that you are the Lord and Master of your destiny, and that you've been given a key, just like everyone, to create your reality consciously, you will always continue to be a slave. Keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and just repeating in the same class and not moving up. But it's time for you to excel. It is time for you to expand. And for you to do that, the most valuable lesson that you must learn, which is the lesson I'm trying to teach you right here, right now, is that earth is a school. And all of your circumstances are lessons. So why the hell are you gonna be saying, why me? And why this is happening to me? And why is now this is happening to me? Who the hell are you to exempt yourself from the things that you must face in this school, this art school? That is why I'm welcoming you to art school. Because it seems like many people never realize that this is a school. And in this school, there's no one who's going to save you. There's no one that's going to deliver you. So those who want to fool themselves and believe that there's a savior and there's a Lord and there's a master outside of themselves, they will continue to repeat over and over and over again. And that is why you have such a thing as the religious system. That's why you have such a thing as the political system and even the educational system that will want to keep you in intellectualism, imperatism, just repeating what you hear other people saying and never put anything practical to work in your life, to have your own experience, to grow and to expand and to pass in this school or this university of life, whereby the great lesson that you must learn is to learn to create your reality consciously and stop being dependent upon the system. That is why they had to create a pandemic to put you under a lot of pressure so you might be able to wake up. And those who refuse to wake up, they are no better or any different than those who set up the system, because they are giving the system the power to exist by giving the system their own damn power, because everyone have the power of choice. So my brother, my sisters, you are in school and welcome to class. And in this class, you're not supposed to be living your life kissing anyone's ass. In this class, you learn to create. In this class, you learn to depend on your power. In this class, you learn that there's no aristocracy. In this class, you will learn that there's no hierarchy. There's only you. Forget about friends, forget about family, forget about the crowd. In this school, you realize that this path is a lonely path. In this school, you will realize only the strong can survive. In this school, you will realize that you are responsible for your power, which is your mind power. And you must protect your mind every moment and every hour, or you can give your mind away. In this school, you have to realize that some would use their power to control, and they would use their power destructively. But there are those who must use and will always use their power creatively to uplift humanity and to raise the vibration of this planet in unity. Because divided we will fall, but united we must stand. That's why I stand with you today and deliver a lesson in the class of life, saying to you, stop pitying your damn self and stop asking yourself, why have you found yourself in such a situation? It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to expand. Stop listening to the news. Stop pointing fingers and blaming the system. You are beyond the system because you have the power. The same power that creates the system. Use your power or fail and remain a slave in the system. So my brother and my sisters, the choice is yours, and the choice will always be yours. No one is gonna come into your house and kidnap you and inoculate you. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna give you a choice. No one can have a thought for you. Only you can have a thought for yourself. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, we have given you so much material to help yourself. For example, I would have written this lovely book, and I love it a lot. It means a lot to me. It's called your mood. Your mood is your fortune. How do you feel about yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you value yourself? Do you value money more than yourself? Do you value the work position more than yourself? Do you value more about what society would say about you or how society would see you more than you value yourself? How much do you love yourself? How much do you appreciate yourself? Do you know that your mood is your fortune? Do you know that you must live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled? And that your feeling have a lot to do with your heart? Your first heartbeat is your first arrival here. And your last heartbeat would be your exit from here. Start living from the heart instead of living from the brain. Stop being intellectual. Stop living in the realm of just memory. Tap into intuition. Tap into imagination. Self-will. Reasoning. Perception. All of these mental faculties that you're born with in this school, use those mental faculties so you will graduate from this university called Earth. Welcome to Earth School. You can be a graduate and live your life sumptuously. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Abundance is all around you, telling you that abundance is within you. For everything that is without, it is within. Everything that is above, it is also below. Tap in to the laws that governs all of humanity and master these laws in your life and learn to use your energy to create your reality consciously, because you have come here to learn to manipulate energy. Let me repeat that for you again. You have come here to learn to manipulate energy. In other words, you've come here to learn to create. And until you learn to create, you're living at the level of the animals. You are living in the realm of only the 5 senses. And you are trapped right here in the physical world, in the physical realm. So many people say, okay, give me the inoculation because I want to be trapped here. They don't want to go beyond. But my brother and my sisters, I'm encouraging you to go beyond. Go into the 6th sense. Go into the world of the invisible and live from the invisible. After all, you're a spirit having a human experience. And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on in this school. And that is why I'm saying to you, don't just be a hearer, but be a doer. Because if you're just a hearer and not a doer, you're deceiving yourself. So, before I come to a close here, let me say this. People all around the world should be thanking the governments for giving them a chance to tell them to go fuck themselves. Because you can stand on your own and you can survive on your own. And you have a power that you can use to achieve your every desire. But many people say, no, I like to be fucked by the government. Many people are saying that. And they're giving their power away. And the more they give their power away, more the forces gonna grow and expand. And more fear is gonna take over this planet. But I'm saying to you, perfect love, cast it out what? All doubt and all fear. Cast it out all devil, all demons. Because they're based on doubt and fear. Get rid of your self-doubt and start winning. Now is the time. Didn't plan to say all of that, but just following my intuition. Saying to you, you must become more intuitive. Stop betraying yourself by not listening to your intuition. For intuition is never wrong. That's God in man. That's the inside teacher. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I can feel virtue leaving me. I can feel the energy and the vibration and the frequency in which this message is going out. And it's for those who are ready for this, will receive this. They're those whose attention span, who would listen to this to the end. And some people would not listen to this to the end. There's some people who say, he's saying the same thing. He said it over and over because they're still dwelling in the realm of information. They're still dwelling in the realm where they say, knowledge is power, and fail to realize it's only applied knowledge is power. Only when you apply the knowledge. Okay? So, let me say, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, it makes sense to you, really resonating with you, and I'd like to get more of this kind of message to build you and to grow and to expand. I'd like to say, if you haven't subscribed already, to please subscribe, like, comment, or to share this video. Also, if you haven't started following me on Instagram at BlackMadGuru, you can follow me there. Okay, BlackMadGuru. Also, I have a Patreon. And if you like to be a supporter on the Patreon, there's good information that is there on the Patreon for everyone. But there is a course that is there called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously. It's for people who are donating at least $20 or more. And the Inner Sun Technology is basically the light that is in you and how to really get in touch with that light within you and align yourself with the sun that is always in purpose. Aligning yourself with purpose by accepting that light that is within you and walking with the sun, okay? And without the sun, there's no life and there is no light. And the sun powers the human imagination, the human imagination powers the sun. And you're told that the sun, the S-U-N of righteousness, shall arise in you with healing in his wing. You want that light to arise in you, that you will bring healing to yourself first and then to the rest of humanity, okay? So, if there's any other way that you like to support this work, also we have a PayPal and the link is down below. Feel free to check it out. So thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say peace. Love you all. I'm out.